All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back. Wanted to start off with an update for you and then actually resume the story we were reading last time around. So we'll have a little bit more fan fiction fun day Sunday. Oh man, no, thank you. I know I'm really great at improvising names. Thank you, everyone cheering in the crowd. All right, so I wanted to let you know that I'm actually going to be heading out of town on Tuesday until Sunday, so that'll be like 5-6 days or so. I'm going to Orlando with some dudes from Twitch TV, and we'll be hanging out with some dudes from the Extra Life charity, and then going to Disney World and Harry Potter and stuff, and it should be lots of great fun. And it's not for Minecon. I'll be heading back to Orlando again a couple weeks later for Minecon, so I'll basically be an Orlando local. It'll be pretty sweet. So yeah, that's what's going on. There will be a couple videos a day going up while I'm away as usual. So if for whatever reason they aren't showing up in your subscriptions feed, you can always just head to the channel and there should be a couple new videos each day for you. So yeah. Anyway, that's my update. Now, is anyone interested in resuming the story? So the author added a few more pages to it, or actually just a couple. So again, perfect length to just keep on reading here. So if you missed the last episode, I encourage you just go back and watch the last vlog because that'll fill you in on the story. But if you just want a synopsis as to what's happened so far, basically in this fan fiction, this girl, the protagonist, Clara, has decided to move to Santa Barbara, California. And as she's searching for apartments, she is at a Starbucks and she runs into me. And it just so happens the apartments she's looking at are the apartments I live in. And then I'm like, hey, let's go in and check out apartments together because I'm already there and you can follow me back and stuff. And yeah, so basically as we're driving, she has superpowers and she has this vision that I'm going to get in a car accident. She saves me from said car accident with her superpowers. And then we get back to my apartment and I'm like, oh my God, what just happened? It's crazy stuff. And then that's where we sort of left off. So now let's resume. If that synopsis was not good enough for you, again, feel free to check the last vlog. So this page is page 3. It starts off saying this is my perspective. So this is me reading myself. I just sat there looking at the door, in complete and utter shock. Clara, a girl I just met, sealed up a wound with her mind. I sat there for a few minutes before I decided to go to bed. I got up and did my regular routine and then went to bed. I woke up to the sun fluttering through the window in my room. I sat up and stretched when I remembered something. Clara. I got up to dress and then headed over to Clara's apartment. Oh yeah, she did get her apartment in the complex. I forgot to put that in the synopsis earlier. I stood at the door contemplating whether or not I should even be here. But I knocked anyways. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, I said when she opened the door. What do you want? She said, frowning. I just wanted to say I'm sorry and wanted to see if you wanted to go and get some breakfast. These are my smooth talking moves. I asked, shoving my hands into my pockets. You want to get some breakfast, baby? Yeah, why not? She said. Yeah, why not? She said, perking up at my offer. I forgot I have to do her voice. My bad. Just let me grab my jacket. She left to get her jacket while I stood at the door and waited for her. Ready? I asked. As I'll ever be, she said, grinning. Well, then let's go, I said, walking towards the elevator. Le time skip to restaurant. Okay, so we went into IHOP, since that's what Clara chose, and we waited to be seated. After about a 15-minute wait, we were finally seated. What would you like to drink? The waitress asked us kindly. I'll have a water, I said, because I'm very, very healthy. Me too, I assume that's Clara. I will get that right out for you guys, she said, walking off to get our drinks. Well, this is me thinking to myself, well, I guess now is a good time to ask Clara some questions. in a really public place, I might add. Like, maybe we should do this back in the apartment, but it's okay. I'll bring it up in a public place, because that's how I roll. So, Clara, why did you decide to move to California? I asked, leaning on the table. Yes, why did you move to California? Because someone found out about me. Once I am discovered, I have to leave immediately without any trace I was ever there, she said. Wow, that's awful, Clara. But if you don't mind my asking, why move? Why don't you want to be known as a superhero? I asked, puzzled, because I want to be the Captain of Sparklez, the superhero of being Captain of the Sparklez. You know, that's just me. Because, Jordan, it isn't like comic books where people don't love you. It isn't like the comic books. People don't love you because you are a superhero. They think you are a freak. Then to top it all off, the government is after you because they want you to be their little guinea pig. I just really don't want to deal with that kind of stuff right now, she said, putting her head in her hands. I don't want to deal with it. Our waitress comes back with our drinks, and I thank her. Well, then, let's see. Then why do you save or help people? I asked. I am so confused right now. That's what it says in there. I'm not saying I'm confused. It's pretty straightforward. The text says, I asked, I am so confused right now. I am not just going to let someone die, Jordan. That's all caps, by the way. I may be different, but I'm not heartless, she said. She didn't say any more. She just got up and ran out of the restaurant. Clara, wait, I said, running after her. She stopped and turned around. What? She whispered. Where are you going? I asked. Home, she simply said. How did you plan on getting there? I asked, chuckling. She smiled and followed me to my car. Well, that conflict ended very quickly. Okay. So that was the third page. Now we're on to the fourth page, titled A New Buddy. This is Clara's point of view. Okay. We finally got back to the apartments. Now I can go back to my apartment and think things over. Thanks for taking me out today, Jordan. That was really sweet of you, I said, unlocking the door to my apartment. Anytime, Clara. It was nice getting to know you a little bit better. I'm so glad that we're friends. When he said that, my smile fell. I don't know why I was so upset. I just was. Yeah, we'll see you around, Jordan, I said, hurrying into my apartment. Wait, Clara, but I cut him off before he could finish. I just lay in bed thinking, why was I so upset when Jordan said we were just friends? Do I like him in that? Oh, God, this is getting weird. It's getting to the weird part. Do I like him in that way? No, I can't like him. Not after Ryan. Was she with RPMX before me? Oh, is this how it's going on? Oh, boy. Oh boy, I sighed in frustration while shoving my face into the pillow. What can I do? I decided not to be a total jerk to Jordan because all he's been to me is nice. I get up to fix my hair and try to make it look presentable and then walk across the hall to Jordan's door. I raise up my hand but hesitate before knocking. I wait a few minutes waiting for an answer. Right as I'm about to walk away, I hear the door open. Clara, what are you doing here? Jordan asked. I wanted to see if you wanted to go on a walk into town. I have to grab something, I said, scratching my head. Sure, I would love to, he said, brightening up at my suggestion. Well, then let's go. And I walked to the elevator. Lay time skip to destination. Clara, why are we in an animal shelter? Jordan asked. To get groceries, I said. To get groceries, I said sarcastically. Why else would we be in an animal shelter? To get a pet? I said. Oh, well, what kind are you getting? He asked while looking at the arrangement of animals. I want to get a dog, I said, looking at the puppies lined up along the walls. I walked up to the lady at the front desk. Excuse me, miss, we want to adopt a dog, I said to the receptionist. That's great. Just follow me and I will take you back to the dog section of the building, she said, leading us through several doors. Now, just find the one you want and tell me so I can unlock the cage, she said politely. We started to walk up and down the aisles of dog cages. There's so many dogs. I want to take them all home with me. After hours of looking at all the types of dogs, I found the one I wanted. It was a small tan and black male pug. It was love at first sight. Jordan, what do you think? Isn't he cute or what? I say, crouching down next to the cage. I think he is perfect for you, he said, petting him through the cage door. Miss, can we have this one? I asked, pointing at the pug. Oh, that is a very good choice. I am so glad you picked him. Today was his last day, too. He was supposed to be put down this afternoon, she said, unlocking the cage. Well, we are just the saviors of animals, aren't we? If you'll just follow... Wait, no, this is the reception. If you'll just follow me to the front desk, I will give you all the supplies you need, and you can pay for the little guy, she said, walking behind the desk. After we paid for everything, we started walking home. Hey, Jordan, what should we name him? I can't think of a good name, I said, looking down at the dog I was holding in my arms. How about Jerry? I like that name, he said, petting him. Jerry, I said, rolling the name. Jerry, oh my Jerry, I said, rolling the name around my tongue. I like it. Jerry it is then. Jerry barked after I said his new name. I think he likes it too, I said, laughing. Okay, and then the author's note. Okay, guys, that was the end of this chapter. I know it was just a filler chapter, but don't worry, there's more to come. Okay, that is all. Peace out. Don't do drugs. Eat cookies. And be sugary. Oh, boy. Well, thank you for watching. This has been a lovely session of Fanfiction Sunday Funday Sunday. If you've enjoyed, a rating would be much appreciated. Other than that, that's about it. One of these days I'm going to have to figure out how to get a snippet of one of these animated or something, like Flash animation. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, dudes. And thanks again for the author of this thing. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.